Hi and welcome back to my channel. Tonight I'm making fish tacos with lightly fried zucchini. Be sure to like and subscribe to my channel. Let's get started, shall we? But first, let's take a sip of that margarita. Tonight's recipe includes your margarita, which is some tequila, blackberry juice, Rose's lime juice, and triple sec. Mix it up in ice, slice a lime. For the fish tacos, you have your fish. I generally season it for flavoring, a flour tortilla, flour so you can dredge the fish in it before frying, and then some fresh herbs chopped up as garnish. You'll also need a pot of vegetable oil on medium to medium low. Let's get started, shall we? While the oil heats up to medium, maybe medium low, you want to take a sip of that margarita. First thing you want to do is take your fish, put in the flour, put it nice and evenly. Going to be pretty easy. You're going to fry the fish for about 3 to 4 minutes or until the fish floats in the oil. I think this is a great time to take another sip of that margarita. Now that the fish is nicely coated, you can just take it and dip it slowly in the oil. The trick with the lightly fried zucchini is to make sure you pull as much fluid out of it as possible. So I already have it shredded and set aside and sitting in paper towel. You'll see here that I have some shredded zucchini in paper towel. Alright, you just want to press it until you pull as much liquid out of it as possible. This will help it from sputtering and splattering and turning to mush when you fry it. Alright, so it should be nice and moist but not wet. Alright, if you feel like it's too wet, keep on dabbing it. If the paper towel is too wet, just change it up. Alright, the fish should be done soon. In the meantime, let's take a sip of that margarita. You'll start to notice that some of the fish is ready to be pulled out. You'll see that it's nice and golden brown and floating at the top. I like to set it aside. There we go, that's the timer. Put it right on the middle grill. Set it to warm. Alright, you want to make sure it's fully cooked, so when they float, they're ready. Alright, the next part's pretty straightforward. What you're going to do is take the zucchini, lightly flour it, and then put it in the hot oil. If you need to add more vegetable oil, just fill it up a little bit more, make sure it gets up to temperature, and then you can start frying the zucchini. In the meantime, another sip. I forgot to mention, you want to fry the zucchini in small batches. Otherwise, they're going to clump together and be too dense. So little, like 3 fingerful at a time, enough to fry, but keep it light and airy. Shall we get started? Let's. So now that the zucchini is lightly dredged and floured, you can take small amounts of it and drop it in the oil. Once the minute is up, you can check. It should be lightly browned. You can just scoop the batch out with a slotted spoon and set it aside. The trick to lightly frying the zucchini sticks is that you want to make sure that you stir it occasionally, breaking it apart. Because sometimes when you flour it, the fluids cause the flour to create a dough, per se, and it causes it to stick. Alright, we're not making zucchini pancakes. We're making like fries, but with zucchini. In the meantime, this is a great time to take a sip of your margarita. And it's a great time to start the next batch. So while I finish up the last batch, we're gonna take another sip of that margarita. Now that the zucchini is lightly fried, the last and final thing you want to do is get the flour tortillas heated up. You can either do it over open flame, or you can lightly fry it also. Me, I prefer it lightly fried. Some people prefer it microwaved, and other people like it over an open flame. In the meantime, while I do that, let's take another sip of that margarita. Generally, you just drop the tortilla in, let me fry it, flip it, and then once it bubbles up, there you go. Remove it, and set it aside. Pull it out. Let it cool down. Now that the tortillas are all warmed up and ready to be plated, I hope you enjoyed the recipe that I did tonight. Be sure to like and subscribe somewhere down here. And of course, don't forget to take a sip of your margarita. Mmm.